My mom has been battling cancer for the past 10 years, and last month it caught up to her. My mom is the strongest person I know. It started since 5th grade as far as I know, and it slowly has been just progressing ever since. When it did happen, she started eating cleaner, exercising more, doing anything she can to become a healthier person and to fight it as well, while also keeping us in shape as well. At first, I was then she moved to Georgia. And at first, as a kid, I was kind of upset. I was upset and I had anger because I didn't really realize what was going on at the time. And I'm just thinking to myself, why would, my mom leave for so long, And then I understood that she did it for better health care. Up here, up north, especially where I live, in Delaware, such a small state, it's very polluted. I literally live right next to a landfill, so being here wasn't really a good option for her if she wanted to prolong her life. But after she moved, she would come almost every other weekend or every weekend just to visit us while she was working, and that's a 12-hour drive, just to see us. And that takes a different type of love, especially having that from my mother, so, not mother, my mom. She hated when I called her mother, but it was still hard for me knowing my mom was sick from afar, especially the long distance. But after I graduated, I did move me and my brother moved to be with her, down south, for our next couple years while I was in high school. So, and there was days she had to be rushed to the hospital. There was days she had to be rushed to the hospital by herself with no support, because me and my brother were so young at the time. And
barbecue chicken, steamed white rice, and some broccoli and carrots for the kids.
There was this one time when
just relaxing. I'll wait till you call me.
she woke. There was this one time.
But I'm okay. And Auntie
early in the morning.
See, the swelling going down.
I heard a faint voice saying.
But I'm alright.
One morning during my freshman year, I woke up early in the morning hearing a faint wheezing sound. I didn't know where I was coming from. I thought I was hearing things, so I didn't stand by it. And a few minutes later, it grew bigger and louder, and it was my mom on the floor crawling to my room because she couldn't walk, and begging and asking for help. And the only person that could help us at the time was my brother's friend's mom that we literally just met that weekend, And I didn't show it in school, but, and I always tried to be happy as I could, because she wanted me to, and just, smile. But it was a lot of times, days were, hard, My mom is the strongest person I know. Even while she was working to provide a roof for us, food for us, cooking for us, and all the necessities and things that we wanted while she was sick takes a different type of strength. And I don't think anybody can compete with that, especially when she went through. And I really love her for that. I just can't imagine having to go through that, especially the sickness accumulating for that long. And I know a few of you guys been wondering why I've been gone so long, and honestly, it'll just be getting hard sometimes, thinking about my mom. This year, for New Year's, she visit us, to see us. And one night she was like getting like really sick, so we rushed her to the hospital in the morning because it wasn't getting better. Before that, we all got really sick, so we knew it had to be something. We thought it was COVID at first, but we took her to the hospital and she was diagnosed with pneumonia. So she left to go get better care down south, because they would treat her. I planned on moving back down south, but I was just trying to get my life together, I was doing content. I was trying to finish the front of my car, but still having my financial needs, and also trying to pay for this car, which she bought for me, which I'm very thankful for, and one day she called me, and she never sounded like this before. Like, she was really like begging for me. Not begging, I wouldn't say begging, but really, like, she really wanted to see us. Like, it was important. So I dropped everything. I dropped the content. Like, I literally booked a flight the next few days for me to come down there and see my mom. And it's the worst I've ever seen her. There was times she was small or whatever, but it's the smallest she was ever been. I'm not gonna cry. Smallest that she's ever been. I didn't know my mom's cancer came back. She didn't tell me, and I'm pretty sure it's because she didn't really want to worry me. And it just got worse and worse, week after week. One morning during my break on my last job, the head doctor or lead called me and was telling me my mom only had a few weeks left to live. And he was telling me that the pneumonia was just clogging up her chest. She was only using one lung to breathe, and she was on life support. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, pneumonia? That was in January. We all had, like, she been got rid of that. Like, what are you talking about? And he told me that in their records she had it, ever since. It never went away. And it was tough for her. It was hard for me not being able to know if she could feel me or hear me when she was, unconscious, when her body was deceasing. It's just so many stuff that it's just so many stuff that I wanted to do with my mom, like, it's just so many stuff that I wanted to do with my mom, so many experiences, me actually doing things in life, and things I wanted to do with her. Like, she wanted to travel, and I kept postponing it. And even after she bought me my dream car, I've been wanting this car. Well, I wanted an RX-7 when I was a kid, but after I seen this and I knew what it was, I fell in love with the body ever since. And I planned on buying this car this year and saving it up because I want to go drifting. And after she bought me the car, I never even got to take her a ride in it. And I'm not having any regrets or anything, because she told me not to, and she wanted me to be happy, So I'm gonna do that for her, and I'm going to be strong and be stronger for her, because that's what she wants me to do. And yeah, I cried enough. I'm not trying to cry right now. But there's this video that I recorded through our last conversations, and I don't remember anything from it because I was just it was a lot of emotions that day, so I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. Anyways, this is the car my mom brought me. It's a 2009 Mazda RX-8.
Demo, halftime, info was simple. What the fuck you think I'm rich for? Why you think I'm always talking shit with my hand on my dick and the crib these bitches turn into a strip show? That's what it is though. Yeah, that's what it is though.
And before you say anything about my Apex sales or anything, like, when I first bought the car, well, that's a whole different story, but the car, as far as my knowledge, the car is fine and it runs fine. It just needs some TLC, needs a little maintenance. I have to change the spark plugs, my radiator. There's a coolant leak there, and the spark plugs, I have a misfire, but there's no white smoke coming from my exhaust. You know, the car runs fine. It's not a loss of power, but you know, a few things happened when I got the car, so that's why that, you know, and stuff that was happening. I postponed showing you guys, but yeah, it is a manual. It is a manual. I love this car. My hands are ashy because I've been driving. I mean, I just came from work, but yeah, I love this car. You know, it's my dream car, and when I first got it, when I first drove it, when I still drive it, it makes me the happiest person ever. But here it is. But like I said, it just needs some TLC. I haven't even changed the oil, and I bought this car in May. So this is pretty much it for the car. You know, now I'm finally showing you guys what I've been, you know, hiding for a while now. But yeah. So as far as that being said, this is the end of the video. I'm not trying to really prolong it or whatever, but it's just been so much inconsistency. I'm not saying I'm trying to pour my heart on YouTube or anything, but you know, and there's like a lot of stuff going on. That's why I want to be consistent. I want to post daily. I want to post weekly. If I really wanted to do that, I still do want to do that. But there's a lot of stuff going on and stuff. So, but now here it is. I didn't get rid of this car. A lot of people thought I sold the car, or hold on, somebody's calling me. A lot of people thought I sold the car, or I got rid of this car, but no, it's still here sitting. Actually, in my next video you're gonna see after this, or maybe the second video, I did some a little adjusting, but I'm still doing some more adjusting on this car. Eventually I do want to make this my show car. Yeah, this happened the recent video, but I do want to make this my show car after I finish everything and I get back into the performance. Yes, I do still want to do a little bit or whatever. I'm not saying that I want to, like, obviously there's 115 degrees of camber all around. I'm not trying to have no high performance car, but just me driving it, I want to have a feel for it and, you know, just have fun driving my car. But after I finish the front of my car and match, all I need is the wheels now. I have everything else. I have to change my specs. I can't run 11 at the back. I have to run a 9.5 because it will be too wide. Like, even with 12 degrees of camber, the tire was still like poking out here, like, so I have to do that. But that's all I need, and we'll get this car running and rolling. But that's pretty much it for this video. So like I said, I'm sorry. I do apologize because I was being very consistent. 7 months is a lot, especially for me doing something that I want to do, and I promised you guys. But this year, I really want to hit my marks. You know, my growth. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So I really want to hit that mark, and I just want to tell you guys to not take people or anybody that you love in your life or that loves you in your life for granted, especially that's been there forever since the day you was born, because I did a little thinking my mom would push through it again like she always did every year, and I could have been there more for her. Not trying to hold no regrets or anything like she wants me to, but I'm not holding any regrets. I am going. I'm not happy, but I'm not depressed or sad either. You know, I'm just in a neutral phase. I'm going to keep pushing or whatever, and I'm working to get myself better. But just don't take anybody that you love or that loves you lives for granted. You know, cherish them moments, do a lot of things with them, because I don't really believe in Christianity and stuff like that. What I believe in is my mom. So I'm just hoping that she is a little piece of her essence is with me and my brother, and she gets to admire the things that I do, and hopefully she's there with me, because I wish that I would know that physically, you know. But I don't want any condolences either. I already went through a lot of that and a lot of fake love and all that stuff. So I'm just letting you guys know what's been happening and keep you guys updated. But other than that, it's the end of the video, and peace out.
2020 now.
Okay. So.
Wait.
Only you can make me feel just like a king. Love you give to me so real, makes me give in.
Who is this? What is this?
If it's a battle I fight for you, I have to win to prove to you my love. So deep within my baby to love me more. What am I longing for? Babylon release the cure. What am I longing for?
Now bend over and
My baby to love me more. What am I longing for? Babylon release the cure. When can't we see each other again?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Happy birthday